guys, guess what time it is? 111. How are you? It's Saturday. I'm gonna try something. How's everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Delana. This is Inner Revolution. I hope everybody's doing well. It's a nice day today if you live in Cali. I've gotten so many freaking downloads and so many signs and synchronicities, and it took me a while to look them up and like tell me the meaning. And oh man, I am a little bit shocked and intrigued all at the same time. So let's get started. God, source, universe, angels, archangels, ancestors, past on loved ones, thank you for always being here with me through this journey, through the collective, with the collective on this journey. Please bless, comfort, protect, shield anybody here that is here with pure intention, their loved ones, their property, their homes, their everything they work hard for. Please give them the discernment, the discernment. Help them with their intuition. Help them to move forward. Give them comfort and happiness. All right, so I have a couple of messages. So it says someone's ancestors or past on loved ones are trying to give you a message. Give you a message. Give you a message, but but I feel like I think you're missing it, or you're, I don't know. I don't think you're open to it, maybe. But they said, don't listen, don't watch, be there. So be there. They'll be there. Okay, so I'm thinking you need to go somewhere. I don't know. You'll know. You need to go wherever you're being guided to go, and sit there and think about them. And trust me, the first thing you're gonna think about is gonna make you sad, because you're gonna think about the last encounter you had with them, which was probably a funeral or whatever, right? Because they're not here anymore. So so you're probably gonna be sad and you're gonna think about it. But then they want you to feel that, cry, miss them, yes, and then start thinking about, because that's going to be the portal. Your emotions are going to be the portal. So then you're going to, then start thinking about the good times, the laughter, the fun, like, the bullshit you guys used to do. And they'll be there, they said. Be there or be square. So I opened this Bible randomly, and I have a lot of downloads, so I'm not gonna like read everything because it's a fucking lot. Here you guys go. So it says spiritual gifts. There are different kinds of spiritual gifts, but the same spirit is the source of them all. There are different kinds of service, but we serve the same Lord. God works in different ways, but it is the same God who does the work in all of us. It says a spiritual gift is given to each. Oh man, okay. Stay with me here, okay? Because I'm gonna do a breaking chains thingy, and there's a lot, and I'm gonna do a reading, but it's probably gonna be like a 15-minute intro and then the reading, okay? So I'll try to do like a chapter so you can move forward or whatever if you don't wanna listen to what the fuck I say. Or if you don't wanna watch it all, if you're gonna judge, then go ahead. Go ahead and judge, and you can hit the X and exit. Okay, and think about why you have judgments or negative whatever. Why? You scared? I told you it was evil. Whatever, I don't care. But if you did, then we can talk if you want. I'm not going to convince you, but you can tell me. Anyways, it says, to one person, the Spirit gives the ability to give wise advice. The same Spirit gives the message of special knowledge. Great faith to another, and to someone else, the Spirit gives the gift of healing. He gives one person the power to perform miracles, another the ability to prophecy. He gives someone else the ability to discern whether a message is from Spirit of God or from another spirit. Still, another person is given the ability to speak in unknown languages, while another is given the ability to interpret what is being said. It is the one and only Spirit who distributes all these gifts. He alone decides which gift each person should have. And it says, the human body has many parts, but the many parts make up one whole body. So it is with the body of Christ. Some of us are Jews and Gentiles, some of us are slaves, and some are free. But we all have been baptized into one body by one Spirit. We all share the same Spirit. Word. Okay, so then it says, if I could speak the languages of earth and of angels, but didn't love others, I would only be noisy gong. I would only be a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I had the gift of prophecy, and if I understood all of God's secret plans and possessed all knowledge, and if I had such faith that I could move mountains, but I didn't love others, I would be nothing. If I gave everything I have to the poor and even sacrificed my body, I could boast about it. But if I didn't love others, I would have gained nothing. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way, it's not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wronged. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up, never loses faith. Oh my God. Is always hopeful and endures through every circumstance. Prophecy and speaking in unknown languages, being an asshole. And spiritual knowledge will become useless, but love will last forever. Now our love and knowledge is partial and incomplete, and even the gift of prophecy reveals only part of the whole picture. But when time of perfection comes, the partial things will become useless. When I was a child, I spoke and thought and reasoned as a child. But when I grew up, I put away childish things, now see things imperfectly, like puzzling reflections in a mirror. But then we will see everything with perfect clarity. All that I know now is partial and incomplete, but then I will know everything completely, just as God knows me completely. 3 things will last forever: faith, hope, and love. The greatest of the 3 is love. I love you guys. Aww. There is love. And it says, we may have given up on love. Perhaps we have waited for love to find us, only to be disappointed. Maybe our loved ones have hurt us so badly that we needed to numb ourselves from the pain. In the past, our addiction helped to keep us numb, but now that we are in recovery, we have to find ways to deal with the issue of love once again. It is God's will that we love others. Without love, nothing else matters. Love is more than a feeling. It is a choosing to behave in loving ways. It is a fruit of the Holy Spirit produced in our lives as we yield to God. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. Love never, I mean, sometimes love is rude. I'm joking, but that's not like, like, yeah, but in a loving way. Oh, shit. What else? Love never gives up. Love never loses faith. Is always hopeful and endures through every circumstance. This passage is a description of how God loves us. As we begin to absorb his love, we will find ourselves reaching out to love again. No one loves perfectly, but we must learn how to love. We can ask God to help us love others and stop waiting for them to love us. Exactly. We cannot expect to be good and loving we cannot expect to be good at loving right away. We should be patient as God loves grows within us, and he teaches us how to love. When we choose to act in a loving ways, the emotions will follow. We will find that our love will be returned. Oh my gosh, so I have a funny story. Story time. Backpack. So I had a friend. She's her son's my godson now, but and she lives in a different state. But when I first met her, I met her at softball, and when I first met her, I was like, "Oh, I'm a hugger," and I hugged her, but she was like so stiff, and I was like, "What's wrong with you?" And she was like, "Get off of me." And that made me laugh, and I thought it was funny. She's like, "I'm not a hugger." I was like, "Oh shit, okay, whatever." So then every time I would meet her, okay, she doesn't want to hug, so I just would sock her in her shoulder or whatever. Like, hey, that's my hug to you, She was like, better. And then through time, I remember I hugged her and she had hugged me back, and it was like we were in her kitchen. I was like, "Oh, you hugged me back," and she was like, "Shut up." But it does take time for people to, if they don't experience that, it takes time for them to get used to it. And now she's that, when we talk over the phone, I'm like, "I love you," and she'll be like, "Love you too." I'm like, she's just come so far and has learned to accept my love and my ways of loving her, So that's all I was gonna say. But take this away because I did that. This is forever mine. So the other day, it was Tuesday. On a Tuesday morning, I was walking my dog. Oh yeah, I have another message for someone. So versions of ourselves. So versions of ourselves are just stages that we've been through in our life that had us being in a state of being a certain way. Like, say you were a kid and you had to go to church, so you had to sit down, be quiet, and sit patiently and wait until mass was over, and then leave and then be a wild child. That's one part of you that knows that in church that you have to be a certain way, right? So then, you go and you have a boyfriend and you're wild, you're drinking and smoking, and that's an aspect of you. That is how you were with that person at that time. There's also if someone's had trauma and they're defensive or scared, and they have that guard up, that's an aspect of you. Those are things that you've had to heal those things, you've had to grow out of them. Those are aspects of ourselves, are things that we've grown out of, if that makes sense. But yeah, because we embody, or people say mask, but I think we embody how to be in certain scenarios, and it's because society, makes us feel that we have to be a certain way, and it's sometimes those ways to others are not natural. You know what I mean? So it's hard. Yeah. Anyways, so it's just understanding yourself. Okay, I'm gonna start with the downloads because I'm already starting to get not anxiety, but breathe hard, because it's gonna work me up, bro, and that's what's gonna give me the energy to do this. Okay, so the download was hostage. I feel like there's a hostage situation, and not physically, not in the physical sense. It is in it's a stronghold. It's in a energetic, in a spiritual sense. It's being locked up mentally and emotionally. Before I got this download on Tuesday, like I was saying, I was walking the dog, and I'm telling you, I had so many notes. And I'm at the corner, and I'm like, going this, I'm gonna turn the corner, and I'm looking, and I look up, and I see birds flying around the sun. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, and I tried to take a photo, but I wasn't quick enough. So it says it means good luck, fortune, connecting to balance and harmony, connecting to the physical and spiritual realms. Tuesday is a day of water, and first there was 2 crows, and then there was 3, and then when the third one came, it was like above us. And so 3 crows is like, and Tuesday was the day the earth was created, the evil spirit and the Holy Spirit. The circle is transformation. It's higher states of consciousness, self-awareness, intuition, reminding you of your powers and connection to the universe. The sun, people in different cultures, life energy, spirituality, and then in many cultures and belief systems, they see it as hope, renewal, and divinity. I was like, I'm on the right track. So then, that same walk in the beginning, before I saw the 3 crows, I found a white feather on the other side of the fucking, where I was at when I first started. And it's this white feather. I found 3 feathers that day. And they're all the same size, pretty much. And like, it's just weird. So I found this one first. And the white feathers, new to start the connection to the physical and spiritual world. So this black and gray one, it says messages from guardian angels, receiving an urgent message. This freaking feather, I took a picture of it and Googled it and like searched it with the lens. I can't find a feather like this anywhere on the internet. They're only like black up here, white in the middle, but I can't find a feather like this at all. So if you guys can, I would love to know. So that's that. And then on Wednesday, we were walking. I walk my dog 3 times a day. Anyways, Wednesday, I didn't look up the meaning of Wednesday, did I? No, I didn't. Anyways, Wednesday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday was like the eye opener, like, oh my God, like we've encountered this 3 times, like every day. So my dog is obsessed with squirrels. Obviously, all dogs are, whatever. But every time she sees a squirrel, I don't want her to be like, so I'm like, all right, be quiet. Like, we'll sit there and we'll be quiet and she'll be still. And I'm like, hi, squirrel. Like, what's your name? And I start talking to the squirrel. I swear to you, every time the squirrel got like this close to us, and my dog's right here, like every single time. So I looked it up. I'm like, this is not normal. Like, and they're so cute. They sit there like, they are really cute. And so I looked it up, and I was like, oh crap, my mind has been blown with what I've been finding. So squirrels, they associate with, what does it say? I can't even remember writing. Oh my God, I don't know. Coming of change and the need to preparedness, adaptability, balance, and good luck. I don't even know what I said. I don't even know what this is. Some kind of something. Anyways, it says they have a keen sense of observation. It helps them detect potential dangers and quickly respond to any threats. And Native Americans believed that they represented trust, preparation, and foresight, meaning they could see ahead of the game. In Norse, it's a messenger between the eagle at the top of the tree. Oh, what is it called? Edrisiel. And I was like, what the fuck is Edrisiel? Because it's spelled Yggdrasil. So I was like, curious. So then Idrisiel is a sacred tree. It's the tree of life and knowledge. And that's okay, so that's the top of the tree. But at the bottom of the tree, the serpent Nigog resides there. So that's the story of the Norse. So the story of the Norse is that the squirrel is the representation of a messenger between the eagle that sits at the top of the tree of life and knowledge and the serpent Nidhogg that resides below the tree. And I didn't even finish writing that shit down. Let's see, let's do it right now. I'm sorry. I thought I was prepared. It says serpent Nidhogg. What the fuck? Serpent Nidhogg. What the fuck? Delinha. Serpent. Okay. Oh, duh. Bro. Un momento, por favor. Commercials. You know, you've been patiently waiting. I'm so sorry. All right, here we go. I'm connected. I wasn't connected to the internet. Retry. Okay, so serpent Nidhogg. Okay, so. Yeah, this one here. So Nidhogg was to destroy what? No. Yeah, right here. Nidhogg was serpent. Okay, so it says. She got a madre. Okay, name him Nidhogg. It says I'm sorry. Stupid. Okay. Oh, it's a serpent dragon who gnaws one of the roots off Isidriel, the tree of life and knowledge. He's considered very powerful, malicious, and evil, with a legendary physical strength and gigantic size. So so that's just the meaning of the tree and like where so the squirrel has the ability to be a messenger from above and below. So because he's evil, and the eagle is obviously the bigger picture and sees above. So that's what the squirrel represents, right? And so the tree is also called Nodin's horse, which is a person who self-sacrificed himself. He actually hung himself from the tree of knowledge for 9 days and 9 nights, and he was able to gain knowledge from the tree. Okay, there's that. So, all right, so I know I have orange candle, and I know I have a jar here. This jar is so cute. I do not want to get rid of it, but it is. And There's a light worker in here, and there's a person that is taking from a light worker. This is the energy that's going on right now. I do not know if the person, I know what they're trying to do. So divine unions are being, delayed, stopped, just like, when we were in okay, so these two people are in low vibrations. These two people are in low vibrations. I don't know what they're going through or have been through. I do not know, but I know that they are, because in order to be manipulated, you have to be in a low vibration, because I've been there, done that. However, you can be manipulated on purpose because you are trying to take from someone else, and the other person has to be manipulated. They were probably manipulated unknowingly. So there's an awareness that you're going to be manipulated, and an awareness and an unawareness that you are being manipulated and you don't know. So I feel like this is what's going on in whatever the fuck this is. And I don't want to say that this person did it on purpose. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. But if they did do it on purpose and they're intentionally trying to take knowledge and power and light from a divine being, no. 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 So the benefit of the doubt is I'm going to pray and try to, it says break the chains. Break chains. That's what this says. If you want to see, you want to see. Okay. I try to draw chains, but I can't draw. So chains, it says break chains, break the chains, okay? And in here, it's, so if they've done something malicious intentionally on purpose to someone, that person needs, there's lessons in that. There's lessons in this situation for both people. However, if someone is being manipulated intentionally and for being like sacrificing their knowledge and power and light, it's being manipulated to extract. I don't think that can ever happen, because that person is born with that, and you would get it for a minute, but that person would need to climb out from the bottom. And you remember that that selenite stick I had? So maybe yesterday or the day before, I came in here and I was like cleaning, and one of the stones, like a couple of the stones were like off of the thing, and I was like, that's fucking weird, and I had fixed them whatever day, and I came back today, and not only that, one of them, the third eye, was on the floor behind the monkey when I came and fixed it. Okay, so today I came in here and I'm like, what the fuck, like they were all off of the thing again, and I'm like, this is fucking odd. But the one that's the root chakra, that one I cannot find anywhere, and I don't know where it is, and so I put a replacement stone there, but someone is taking, so the darkness is on the 3D level. They're not above, they're not, with the lights, because the vibration is too high. They are here on this earthly plane. They are in flesh just like we are, but we have souls and we have light, but they are just a shell with darkness inside, and they are trying to survive. And that ties into this whole situation that I'm talking about, because they're trying to survive so much that they, whoever wants something, maybe this person is just doing something out of desire, out of like, a desire to win at all costs, obviously. Like, right? Like, that's why people do things like this, I'm assuming. Because I don't understand it, but I it's a possibility, right? And there's also a possibility that oh my God, this person is being manipulated. She's like probably the middle person, It's like, okay, we're gonna get this person, manipulate them, put them in this other person's presence, have them manipulate them through whatever, extract that from them, and then have her as a fucking a vessel, like a Coke bottle like this, and take it from her. I don't know, but that person has, I don't know if they have the energy yet or in the process of, but it's a mental thing to be, because the devil plants the seed of a lie. And so when he does that, or when they do that, his people, you can either believe the lie, or you can not, or not believe. You can either believe it or not believe the lie. But when you believe the lie, you can start making up a whole bunch of other shit in your head that really isn't true, because that lie had placed it, and it feeds off of your insecurity, whatever that is, whatever that may be for you. So that's why it's really, 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 really important, and I can't stress that enough right now, for everybody to have discernment, to have discernment practice. I mean, not practice, like listen to your intuition. If you are, if it's not a fucking 100% yes, if it's a 1% doubt, don't do it. It's a no. It's a no, 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 no. No, don't do it. Because, and also you'll know, like when it's a no, because your body will speak before you say anything. And that's what you've got to pay attention to. Your body. Like, say if someone asks a person a question, you can try it. Ask someone a question, a simple question, like, did you buy any toilet paper? And they'll do this and then say no, or they'll do this and say yes. So, or they'll look up, or they'll look down, or they'll do something. Their body will move before they answer. Okay, and your body will move before you answer. So it's very important to listen to your body, to pay attention to the small things, and listen to them, and listen, and just do that, please. Because the manipulation and the fuckery and the trickery and the soulless people are going to be right here. They will. I remember it was like 3 months ago, but I was walking my dog, and I was over there, and I had my glasses on, and I was looking down at the dog, but I seen a person, wearing a red sweater, walking really fast with a stick, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But I didn't want him to know or see me. I didn't want him to notice that I saw him. I don't know why, I just didn't. And so I was listening to it. So I just kept my head down, but I was like I had my eyes like looking at him, but my head was down. So my glasses looked like I was looking down, but my eyes were over there towards him. And so he saw me, but he also looked away, and he kept walking. So I was starting to walk. We were like this. And so when I started walking this way, he looked at me and I looked at him, and he fucking yelled at me. He said, "Get the fuck out of here, you bitch!" Ah! And I was like, this motherfucker, like, what the fuck? And so I was just like watching him and go wild, and he's like, wait, get out of here. And I was like, okay. me, my shadow was like, okay, like, should I test this fucking asshole? Or should I like leave him alone? Like, what should I do? So I took 2 steps closer. He said, get out of here. I don't know what he was saying, but he was telling me to go over there. And so I was like, all right, Ryan, like, all right. And I just said, all right. And I walked away. But I said, because I was like, oh, if I test this guy, he's gonna fucking probably beat my ass with a stick. And I'm not trying to do that today. So I walked the other way. But every time I turned around, he turned around, we locked eyes, and he was like, leave! And he walked this way and I walked that way. First we were like this, and then he freaked out. He freaked the fuck out. So you might encounter things like that, or you might look at people and they're just kind of like, you'll notice. I remember when I was at that rave for New Year's. I haven't told anybody this. We were like, doo, 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 zzz, zzz, zzz. And this guy was standing over here, and I'm like, whatever. And like, but he had a backpack on, and he was saying something, and like people were walking by, and like, people are rolling, and like they get kind of like, oh my god, where am I? Or like they see something and they're like, oh my god, it's like they trip out, right, in a good way. And so I got that he looked lost, so I got the guy's hand and I got his friend's hand and I connected them because I didn't want him to get lost. It's so fucking easy to get lost and there's just so many fucking people, you know. So I got their hands and he was like, "Thank you," and they kept walking. Well, that guy next to me, he was like trying to like, he wanted me to look at him and I knew that, and so I didn't. So when that happened, I ended up being really like close to him, and he was like, "Pendejo, huh?" And I was all like, "No." And he was just like, he was saying something and he was like, "Come here." And I'm like, "No, I'm gonna sit here." And all of a sudden he walked away, but when he looked at me, his eyes went shoo, shoo, and I was like, I freaked out. I was rolling and I was like, "Oh my God." I was freaked out. And so I had like, we had decided to go outside and I was just like, okay, he's fucking up my fucking high. Like, I need to just chill. I saw what I saw and like, that's it, you know. And I went on with the night, but it was crazy. So the orange candle, let's get back to Dish. Okay, the orange candle. So the candle in the Bible, it means good deeds and faithful lifestyle, and that should not be hidden. And it's Mercury, it's sacral, it's the number 2, it's a south and the east, south or east, air or fire, and it represents Sag. It's courage, stimulation, attraction, positive thinking, justice, courage, and change. Yellow and red make orange. So yellow is mental agility, and red is action oriented, which equals orange to extroverted energy, for revitalization and endurance, luck. It provides clarity if you're feeling stuck and allows others to focus and clear away creative blocks and helps freshen up the energy and anything that has blocked them intentionally on purpose. Damn. So it all lined up. So I'm gonna open this because if they're being spiritually, mentally blocked, I have a rope in here. I have a rope in here, okay? I have a rope in here. This is, one of them's the light being and one of them's not, but this is the rope. This rope represents mental, oh my God, mental what? My God, I just drew a blank, you see? Mental jail, mental blockage, spiritual hostage, yeah. So this, oh my God, I can't, okay. These people feel very freaked out. One of them does anyway. So this represents being mentally and emotionally strong-held by lower energies that want it just for the win. I tied it in all kinds of shit. I'm gonna undo it. Undoing the mental, emotional. My eyes are closed, I'm so sorry. I'm doing this. Undoing the mental and emotional blockage. Tying them. Okay. This is my first time doing this, honestly, guys. Break the chains. Mental symbol. God, source, universe, divine love, unconditional love. Please break the chains of the person that is being manipulated unknowingly. Ready? I'm gonna break it. Oh, I can't break it. Hold up. Sorry, Ryan. Okay, I can't break. There we go. Wait. Hold up. God, this thing will break. Hold up. Okay, hold on. We're doing this. We're doing this. Okay, we're gonna break this shit. I don't care how. Let's see. Can you see me? There we go. I'll clean it up later. All right, be careful, okay? Damn, that felt good. That shit was strong, bro. Anyways, I got it. It was a shot. It was a strawberry shot. It tasted like strawberry chocolate milk. Strawberry milk. Damn. Damn, I feel relief. Honestly. With these, I feel like this is the light being, and this is the person who did it intentionally, and I feel like it's going out of this person into the dark so they can become light. That's what I got from these. and okay, there was something on here that I wrote. Where is it? Okay, so, oh shit, I didn't tell you guys. So the 3 crows that came, and they were, okay, so after the sun and the 2 crows, another one had came, and they were circling around my dog and I. And I was like, that's fucking weird. So 3 crows is reincarnation, such as from death to life to death, or birth to death to rebirth. And that's where this came in. From life to death to birth. Or from birth to death to life. Either way. And then it says it means spiritual growth, spiritual curiosity curiosity to spirituality. Study or practice to spiritual enlightenment. Yeah. Then, okay, so then on Thursday, Thursday was yesterday. No, Thursday was 2 days ago. There were 32, I took a picture, I'll put it in here. 32 crows in a certain, I was walking the dog on Thursday, coming this way, and there was 32 crows at like, I don't know what time was on the clock. It was like, I looked at my watch, it was like 2:50, which is a 7, which is spiritual, oh my God, which is a 7. So anyways, 32, I took a picture and I was like, oh fuck. Well, the picture held 32. I don't know, I didn't count them in the sky, but when I took the picture, it was 32 of them. 32 is a 5. And crows, it's a warning of a threat going on in the area. That's what that means. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. It's crazy. So the animals could be talking to some people and could be helping you in a way that is connected to the divine. All right. Y'all think I'm crazy? No comment. Oh, and these flowers down here, do you know they're real. They've been alive for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, going on 3 weeks. This Tuesday will be 3 weeks. I'm like, whoa. Don't sound familiar. We have clairaudience. I have been hearing a lot of things, man. Okay, so clairaudience. Have you ever heard your name being called when no one is actually there? Yeah, guilty. Yes, excuse me. Does a particular song or piece of music play in your head unexpectedly? I always hear like there's a radio on for some reason. Ever since I was a kid, like it's quiet. I'm like, fucking radio here? Like no one has a radio like that with the, with the tuner, like that you could hear static. No. So, anyways, do you sometimes hear what others are thinking? Could this be indicators you have an ability of clairaudience? Yeah. It's the inner sense of hearing, the ability to hear names, dates, and certain, oh shit, I've been talking for 46 minutes, y'all. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Dates, certain sayings, and yes, even songs and melodies. You may be receiving the information on a psychic or a mediumistic level. Some people hear objectively, which is outside themselves. Some hear subjectively, which is in their mind, as though hearing, that was twice, hearing messages in their own voice. On a mediumship level, when a medium is working with the ability of clairaudience, it can be very specific and quite remarkable to witness. The medium's inner hearing is so acute and receptive that it may verbalize everything they're going to be told by the spirit communicator. Next time you're outside, try this simple exercise. Relax, close your eyes, and try to really listen to the sounds that are far, far, far off in the distance. Be it traffic, children playing, birds singing, or just people talking. Use the power of thought to stretch your listening and then focus on your awareness on the sounds closest to you. Listen to all the sounds at once. So furthest to closest, right? This special exercise is meant to develop and strengthen the medium's inner sense of hearing. So when all this stuff was this, just listening, like okay, what is this? What is that? Sometimes I could get lost in researching stuff because I enjoy it so much. I'm like, I'm fucking CIA or something. All right, we're only gonna get a couple of words. First of all, I want to do this. This is for my own because I have jasper, and that's the stone that's missing on that selenite stick. It's okay. On that selenite stick. Shit. And I want to know what happened to my stone. Ooh. 3 of Swords. Funny. Someone took it. Look. I don't know, nobody in my house. I don't think anybody's in my house. Like, I'm not paranoid like that, but you see that? Boop, boop, boop. Is a male energy. 3 of Swords. Wanting to cause heartbreak. Someone's root chakra. They're not grounded. They wouldn't be able to heal themselves because that's where their trauma is. So if you take their light, they wouldn't ever be able to revive themselves because their mental is, they would just, their heart wouldn't be able to, fucking the truth, baby, the sun and 4 swords. Bro, illumination. And look, the fucking Jasper right here, and this girl. She's like, I see you. I see you, you know? It's like the sun, and the sun is shining through. Boom. And it gives her the answer. You see? Okay. All right. I know what I'm talking about. All right. Whatever. So I use lapis lazuli and amethyst to put on this deck for the throat chakra and the third eye. Let's see. What do you have for the collective? What do you have for the collective? The 5 of coins. Oh my god. I love these cards, but damn. Okay, so, okay, alrighty, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Alright, so looks like the masculine energy is the one being compromised here, and it could be a Leo, looks like a Leo, and there's sunflower here, could be a Leo, Queen of Wands. Look, there's 2 Leos here, and there's serpents around the sky. Okay, so right here, the 5 of coins is someone that has been amputated of something, but you see there's a skeleton back here. One has his hand on his other leg, and there's this lady here. You see these pentacles up here? They're in a dark place. It represents everything I've been saying. They're being spiritually held hostage, this guy, because they're taking parts of him they're gonna take. What are your extremities? 2, 4, 5, right? Root. Yeah. Pieces of you. 5 pieces of you. 5 senses. Clairaudience. The clairs. They're taking the clairs. Yeah, it's exactly what I'm saying. There's death here. Skeleton. Hey, sir. You know? He lost, she's already taking his leg. And he's like, what the fuck? He can barely see. It's so dark in there. Okay, and so the Queen of Wands comes out, and she's dark too. Her eye is not activated. Her senses are not activated. But you see around her, she exudes it. It's like she doesn't go with the sunflower. She doesn't go with the sunflower. You know, her eyes not activated. It's not awake. It's not alive. But look at this guy. He's the light. He's holding that. That's his. That's his. And it came out like this. So this right here is like, and this is psychic energy. The colors, the colors of the rainbow are psychic energy. So he holds that. Hey, there's a contract here. Someone could have been tricked into signing a contract. Someone could have been manipulated into doing something. There's 2 reptiles here. Reptilians are like carnal energy, like, you know, lower energy. And you see here, he has 2 reptilians here. So they're going to get him to be this, and that contract is connected to it. And I think she knew about it. This person's gonna get something out of this shit. Well, that's the plan, right? That's the contract. What's the outcome? The Magician. Wait. No, that's not the outcome. The next card is the Magician. What's the outcome? The Emperor. Shit. Okay. So it's fucking calling. It's calling me out. It's saying the Magician here is taking action. As above, so below. It's standing on the mirrors. standing on the mirrors. I am not just of flesh. I am of spirit, and I could see this and take it and turn it into this, and they can take this and turn it into that. But this magician, depending on who it is, right? So obviously, if it's a person of the darkness, they're gonna take this and put it into this. But people like us, I will take this and turn it into this. So, and it has Ouroboros, which is rebirth. It is a cycle that is being broken and given to the light. People are going to, it's being the emperor energy. It's by the hand of God, man. Or this person, the Empress. Oh fuck, bro. These are divine counterparts. These are. They could be soulmates, but in this way, I don't feel that it is, because this person, this Queen of Wands, wouldn't be, or this whoever they are, they wouldn't be manipulating King of Wands energy if they were soulmates. I don't know, maybe they would. Maybe that's just me and what I wouldn't or wouldn't do. You know what I mean? But I feel like they're more lower vibing, and it's about power. It's about gaining power and winning at all costs. However, people see this. People above see this. Look, there's people out here that see this. We're the flowers. You know what I mean? So it's like we all see this, and it's a great thing, you guys. I love that. I love that we're all going to be able to see that. We're all going to be able to see that, and I know like our energies will work together for like the highest good of all of us. And the Emperor here is I mean, this person may have been materialistic as well. You know, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, they're very, you know, hot and like, you know, have their shit together too. But like, I think maybe he has lost some coins, or maybe this is all he's had right now, and that's trying to be taken from him, so he has nothing. And at the end of the day, he might end up having nothing, but I feel like this transformation for this Emperor, King of Wands, he's going to become the Emperor. And I feel as though with the death and rebirth here, I feel like as though he's going to, regardless, both of them are having a lesson in this. And I feel like even though he was, this person or this energy has been manipulated unknowingly, he understands it and he's getting the lesson, because he was probably in a lustful energy, right? Because if they were low vibrational, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, then they're lustful sexual energy, like in an extreme way, right? So that makes sense. And so him going through a rebirth is starting to see that now. And I feel as though when he becomes the Emperor, he's going to become the divine Emperor, the divine mask. I mean, I never use those terms, but the divine counterpart of who he needs to be. It's going to level him up. The thing is funny here, because right here with this card, it's all about the body, mind, and soul. It has the elements here: air, water, earth, fire. And it's actually it's having 4 coins and being able to be enough, because this Empress here brings abundance to whatever. It's like whatever he can't bring, she can bring, you know? And so it's enough. That 8, you know, that 8 energy, that yin and that yang, because if he had the 4 coins and she had the 4 coins, it's 8 of coins, which is enough. I don't think this person or this energy is going to want to, like, yes, maybe they want more, but I feel like in a sense it's not about the money, because they're counterparts, and this person is going to realize what it is. And if your counterparts, being understanding and understanding, we all make mistakes and things happen, life happens, shit happens, and they would have needed to go through this process regardless to understood who they are. Because this Empress or this Empress energy, if she's already an Empress, then she's already been through that, and we can't be mad at it, right? Like, none of us can be mad at it, because we've all had to go through something like that. I mean, maybe not to this extreme, but we have to go through certain fucking experiences to become a better person. And sometimes being manipulated is one of them. I've been manipulated energetically, unknowingly, on my last channel, and it was a fucking shit show. It was a shit show. That's why everybody thought I was fucking cuckoo. A bird bitch, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. But it is what it is. Like, I was, because of you. And because of me, because I was low vibrational. I was a perfect fucking, target. So knowing that, it's hard to be in a high vibration all the time, but like, that's where self-care comes in. So you don't always need to be, I'm not always happy. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, leave me alone, like, I just want to close my door and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But self-care helps with that. So and that turns into loving yourself, because you have the boundary to say, no, I don't want to go. And if they understand, they understand. If they don't, they don't. You know what I mean? If you're, like I said, you listen to your intuition, go with how you feel, because that's ultimately never going to lead you astray. So I feel like, yeah, these are lifetimes. You guys have had lifetimes together. Interesting. And she has, interesting, she is carrying, the Empress is carrying the same flower that the King of Wands has. He just needed to go through, this energy just needed to go through whatever they went through to become the Emperor, because she has, she's already there. And it's also a fact that Empress energy, or the feminine energy, needs to evolve to awaken the masculine, because if the women are masculine, why do the men need to be feminine, right? Why they're not going to be feminine. They're not, they're not like, no, like, my God, I just heard Little Wayne, because God's churchy boys, sex change. So it's like, oh my God. So it's like that. It's like, if you're an emperor, and that's no fucking shade, bro. No cap, fucking whatever. I'm not trying to dog anybody out, but it's just the fucking song I heard. But it's true, because before, it is true, because guns turn you boys into pussies. Sex change. It's like, you guys become bitches because you guys want to fucking shoot instead of fucking going toe to toe. Like, for real. That's for real. That's facts. That's facts. So that's what he means by that. He doesn't mean like, throwing shit at fucking the fucking crew, the alphabet crew. No, he's not saying that. He's saying that fucking guns turn you fucking boys into pussies, so you can become bitches. Because you rather fucking shoot somebody than fucking get your ass kicked. Man up. No. For real, that's fucking for real. Like, if you fucking really think about it, it's true. It's true. Props. Bars. It's true. Anything else? Ooh. Anything else regarding the situation? Por favor. Let's hope it works, guys. Okay. Anything else? I smell perfume. floral scent. Anything else? What's the outcome? Woo. Maybe that's what he wanted to do. Maybe that's what he was planning to do. I think this emperor was planning, this King of Wands was planning to come to an empress. Woo! Or he knows now, like that's what he needs to do, but right now we don't have very, Jesus Christ. Right now we have the Devil, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords. One more. What's this? Like. Alright, well, people need to go through things, so it is what it is. Alright, so we have the Devil here. The Devil, like I said, is at work, at play with these two people. They're wanting to take what they have. They have they have this, oh my God, I can't even talk. You see, they have two minds. They're in two minds. There's serpents here, there's binding here, there's chicken feet here, there's handcuffs, octopus, looks like weird shit. It's below, those are not octopus, those are roots, right? Roots. To put two people. Yeah, there has to be 5 people involved. There has to be 5 people involved. There has to be. There is. And someone did it on purpose. You could fucking tell. Someone did it on purpose. Is doing it on purpose. Okay. All right, you know why I know that? Because this Eight of Swords here, it has 5 people in it. This Two of Wands has 5 people in it. This Ten of Coins has 5 people in it. There's 5 people here. Hi! Sorry. Okay, so the Eight of Swords here, you see at the bottom where they have this guy here on the fucking blindfolded and the other guy blindfolded? So that's what's going on here. This guy's being sacrificed here. They're in two minds. Look at they're taking his knowledge and his power. You see that ball of knowledge, but see, this ball of knowledge has spikes on it. These ancient, this ancient wisdom has curse, like ancient Egyptians and ancient times, when they pass, they put a blessing on them. So whoever fucks with it is like cursed if they do get it. So if this does go through, the person that intentionally wants this power and this light is going to be fucked. You see here? She's back here watching the whole thing. They have this guy in two minds, and there's 3 people here. And it's 5, the Claires. Okay, well, there's this, I feel is her. It's going to be her soon. You know what I mean? Because look at, there's knowledge. The tree of life is in there. That's the tree of life. I looked it up and I looked at the photo. I was like, oh shit, pretty tree. And that's the tree of life. That's the tree of knowledge. Life and knowledge. And that's rooted within him. He's hanging on to it, you see? He's hanging on to that. He's fucking in despair, but he's almost like drained out of his mind, but like he's protected. Oh my God, he's protected. And this is golden, and they're in 3 minds now. See here? manipulation to sign a contract. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. And there's fucking the skeleton here again. Yeah? It's a feminine energy. Look at, and this one's a masculine energy. I'm telling you, it's fucking legit, bro. Okay. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the devil. Well, it's, you know, his card, because it's kind of cool. Like, all the cards are cool, but you see that? 2 minds. 2 minds. Whatever's, what did they say? What I said it was? Handcuffs. The root of the tree. The fucking, all these fucking souls here. You have the fucking mouth of like, probably how he wants to scream his fucking brains out because he can't believe it. Yeah, he's tortured. Look at this guy. Hostage. Tortured. He feels tortured. He feels tortured. Okay. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. The light. Look at that. Look at that, guys. The Ace of Wands. Look at coming up, rebirth, giving you life with the breakthrough of the sun. Like, it's a breakthrough. Action. The Ouroboros, rebirth. The world. The coming alive. Coming. And the 9 of Cups here. 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Strength. 10 of Wands. Okay. Okay. So this person, these people, whoever is going to be come out of this at whatever time, because as feminines we need to be patient. So if you're going through this with your dude or your girl, we need to understand people that have overcome this part of the journey, understand that they need time to heal and give them time. You know, sometimes, and you know, people will be like, oh, don't go back to them, they're fucking tainted or whatever the fuck. True, they are, but so were you at one point. So was I. You know what I mean? And like, just because you've been tainted doesn't mean that you stay that way forever. You know what I mean? It's just, you were tainted because you were a target, and that's light being, divine beings are targets because they have such an open heart and they're so trusting of other people, kind of, you know, yeah, naive, and like, you know, don't think the way other people think because they're not fucking evil, you know. I have a criminal mind, so that's different, but I've also learned a lot through other people. So yeah, so people need time. There is this woman here. Oh shit. She has the psychic abilities to, looks like she's healing people. And the rainbow here again with okay, so 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Whoever they are, they have the special ability to heal others, and you know, it shows. It really shows. And when you're abundant, it's just a really good card. Look at this 10 of Cups here. You see how like other Ouroboros, like the mirrors are empty and like the negative cards? Well, in here, you look in there and you're getting death and rebirth. Like it's lifetime after lifetime. This is like something that you guys, or whoever you guys are, have been not waiting for. Like, I don't wait for love. I don't long for love, like at a partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been, man, this honestly, this is my first time being single in like fucking forever. So am I looking for a fucking relationship? Not at this time. If a fucking person comes, all right, like, we'll see, you know, let's see how it goes. But for me to like be out there fucking at the bar, no, I don't do that. I mean, I'll go out, but I've never been that type of person to go to a bar and expect to leave with someone. Never. I go to a bar to shoot pool, drink, laugh, have fun, and it just so happened that people came around. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. But like, I'm not the type of person who like, you know, be thirsty. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, so 10 of coins here. So, yeah. There might be a different contract to sign after this. Your people might sign a divine contract, or be able to get out of this contract somehow, some way, because there's strength here. There's strength here. There was deception because there was 7 of swords. I didn't finish the bottom row. I mean the row. There was deception here. This person, when they did this to a lot of people. They've done this to a lot of people. You see? Look. Boom, 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 and we have the world here. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna kill all these people, and you can have that. So we can have that. Huh? So it's potential people. Hi. You work today?
Yes.
Oh. You didn't bring me a hot dog? A corn dog?
No.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna be going out today. I'm leaving at like 4:20, 4:30ish.
4:20? That's Hitler's birthday.
I'm going all the way to Ventura County to do a little bit of bar hopping. So.
We're just talking about bar hopping right now.
Yeah.
So you get out of here.
Gonna get fucked up with the coke hair.
The coke hair? What the fuck is that?
I used to
like back in the day with fucking the big like 70s parties and like
exactly.
Fucking clown. Anyways, all right. So we have judgment here. It says God hidden in darkness. It says atonement of errors destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. The 5 of Wands, God listening and concealment. Politics and ambition wins judgments and protects all those who seek the truth. Yes, absolutely. 4 of Cups, God deflecting evil. Healing capacity, protection from weapons, safety, and travel. So wherever these people are out there, protected. Or the one that's innocent is protected. 3 of Pentacles, God hearing lamentations. It says mental force protects against sorrows and illness. Page of Wands, the preventing God. Propagation of light confounds the wicked and slanders saves from enemies. 7 of Cups, the just judge. Contemplation makes the truth known in legal proceedings. Ooh, okay, that makes sense. So I said getting out of a contract. That might be the Magician. Spiritual wisdom, magic helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. Woo! Damn! 8 of Cups. Transforms, gives consolation in adversity. Obedience causes harmony and peace, calms anger in anyone. All right, let me get this. Kid pisses me off. Just wanna. Divine power guards against mental troubles. All right. So I'm a different kind of mom. How much time we got, man? It's been a long ass. Oh, 119. Okay. So when I was younger, he has older cousins and stuff. So when they were younger, we would, be with our family all the time. And when their kids turned 21, we would all we would all barbecue and stuff, and on the weekends, and we would do our thing and the kids would do their thing. And when my cousin's kids got 16, 17, 18, and we would have get together, they would be like, Mom, they would drink. My cousin would let them drink, and at first I was all like, why would you do that? Because my kids were small at the time and I didn't get it. But I don't know why they did. I never really asked, but they just did. But I had my own understanding of why. So they would drink, and that would be fine for them. And then all of us, when they turned 21, we always had a big party for the kids, for their kids. And then they would just get fucked up. So anyways, so when my kids got to be that age, they would ask me hey, can I have a drink? And I'm like, a drink of what? And they're like, I'm like, a soda, of water, what? And they're like, no, your drink. And I was like, you could try it. And so, they would try it and they'd be like, ugh, it's fucking gross or whatever. And then as time went on, they'd be like, can I get it? Can I can I get a drink or whatever? Like, you want me to make you one, or you want like a beer or something? And I would let them. And I did it. I let them because, you know, kids hide a lot of things from their parents, and like I didn't want that. Like I had to like, wait. I had, you know, a lot of the times kids hide things from their parents all the time, and like I still don't know everything about them. Like, you know, my parents don't know much. Hang on. Excuse me. Baby guy. Baby guy.
It's hard. I want to come out of the job or doghouse.
All right. I'm tripping. My bad. So, but when I let them drink, it was more of like, you know, when everybody drinks, they don't react the same. Like some people are sloppy, some people can't stand up, some people fall asleep, some people get wild and get naked, some people, you know, get violent. Like, so that was my reasoning. Like, I want to see, like, and you know, true, like, that was it. Like, you know, like, I wouldn't let them fucking, you know, go out of control, but it was like their reaction to alcohol, it was a power. It was a power to know. It's powerful to know how much you can handle, alcohol wise, right? Because if you're gonna drink and then you just fucking get all mad and pissed off, you know, you have, you know, it's not for you. You know what I mean? Or you need to drink less, or you shouldn't drink. You know what I mean? Just people get affected in different ways, and so, and then like the weed, like my kids smoke weed. My kids are of age, right? So, except for one of them, but when they did smoke weed, when they were not of age, because we spoke weed, you know what I mean? Like, and it wasn't, we kept it low key, but you know, their dad wouldn't keep it low key, but I would keep it low key. And my kids were open. Like, we talk about things, and you know, I hear them out. Like, there was a point where like I wasn't doing that, but like I did, and then I went through my thing, you know, the whole crazy thing, and then and then when I got out of that, it was like, okay, like we're gonna, you know, go back to the regularly scheduled, you know, relationship that we had. So yeah, and I would go get my kids weed, because I don't want them getting that shit off the street. You know what the fuck is in that shit sometimes? Like, no, I don't want my kids to get weed that's laced from some other fucking person with bullshit. And you know, it's all of like, that's my reasoning. And you know, and my kids, they don't hide anything from me. Like, my kid was telling, that's why he mentioned coke, because he was telling me that he went to this party in Simi Valley, and it was like this huge thing, and he was like, Mom, I saw people do lines of coke. I'm like, what? Like, what party was this? And he was just telling me, and I was like, did you do any? He was like, no. I was like, oh, okay. You know, and I trust them. I trust sweeping, and guess what I found? I think it worked.